Let's start with your reading, Aries. Today, we are going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. All right, I'm loving the ending with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups as well. But we see that right now you might not be seeing it that way. You might not be expecting this at all. By the way, the Ten of Cups is peeking out from the deck as well. So there is something beautiful coming your way, absolutely, Aries. But right now, instead, you are going through a lot. We see the number three times: 1, 2, and 3. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. There is definitely a need here to build something, but right now there is something that needs to be figured out first. It feels like there is something here from the past that is still very much impacting you today for some reason. It might not even make you feel sad anymore, but someone's past actions have changed something within you, and it made you somewhat numb to certain situations, if that makes sense. We see overall that it's time to let go of this. Perhaps time to renew your vision and truly start looking ahead towards your future, not back to the past. Don't underestimate this energy. Even if it's buried deep down in your subconscious, it still can impact your decision making and ultimately the reality around you. So let's see what all of this is about. In the recent past, we have Strength and Three of Cups. Obviously, coming from the Three of Swords, this Three of Cups is making me very suspicious. It feels as though this could be some third-party situation, or overall, what I see from this card is that you have been trying to ignore something, to put something aside, so to not give it more power than it already has. You go from times in which you feel free, you feel ready to start all over and put yourself out there with determination, to times in which instead you move very slowly, second guessing yourself, second guessing your emotions. There is a lot more to uncover here, especially with this Strength card coming up right next to the Three of Cups. And we'll come back to this to see what else you should know about this energy. Now, the next Three of Pentacles is the next three is in the present with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. There is a situation that someone feels very nostalgic about, but it's actually very different from what it might sound at first. We will clarify in a minute, but it's clear overall that at least one of you still feels some sort of connection to what this used to be. For someone here, this is still part of their foundation. They still feel safe when they think about this, even if it hurts. Now, we need to find out more information about this energy in order to understand what type of impact this might have on you next, Aries, but it's definitely something quite powerful. Now, in the near future, Nine of Cups and Knight of Cups. From a first glance, it looks like the Six of Cups person might eventually decide to make a move, to say something they have been wanting to say, and they are definitely motivated by that Six of Cups energy. Someone who misses the other person and who wants to externalize that feeling, really let it out. This might end up shaking things a bit, and we'll have to see what type of changes you should expect from this, what type of changes this will bring to the situation. So let's start clarifying, and let's begin with your recent past. Two of Cups the vessel and the fighter together with the Four of Pentacles. I see what's going on here. Again, here I see two completely different versions of yourself, Aries. One version of you which wants to take chances and believe in life, in love again. Two of Cups, feeling safe in the other person's arm instead of feeling like you have to protect yourself from them. But then, in fact, you go back to that very guarded other version of yourself with the fighter showing up here, which instead makes you feel very fearful, not good enough, and out of place. It feels to me that at times you forgot or you forget how far you've gotten in life. Despite all the disappointments, despite all the setbacks, do you think that it's common for people to fight so hard even when things are falling apart? It's not. So start celebrating yourself instead of limiting your wishes because of fear. You never give up, never. Always trying to put the pieces back together, always trying to pick yourself up no matter what life throws at you. That's gold. Don't forget that. Don't be afraid, Aries. As long as you keep that mindset strong, as long as you keep your stability, your independency, you will be fine. There is nothing that can really take you down for a long period of time, even when you feel that you're going through a lot, even when you feel that what you're going through, what you're experiencing is more than you can take. Please don't forget that. Now, let's clarify the present energy. Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Pathfinder. You know, it feels as though this is a situation or a thought of it all that comes back from time to time, almost like in cycles, right? Say that the person is feeling strong. They put themselves out there. They start dating and build something new. Then something always ends up getting in the way. An obstacle, an issue. And at the end of the day, there is this fallback connection that you or the other person end up going back to. And it's the connection that the two of you once had together. The tricky thing about this is that more than the connection itself right here, we see someone who's missing that type of bond, that type of intense connection, a bond that never happened again, a bond that they were never able to find again. Someone here in the present keeps reminiscing of certain memories and they end up slowing themselves down. The Pathfinder, they're still trying to find a way back to this because at the end of the day, they never really disconnected from it. To them, this is still a possibility for a new beginning. They don't see this as the end of it. Now, as you know, energies go both ways. This could be you or the other person. But in a way, you are both still connected to one another. Now, what is going on in the near future? Let's clarify the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right. The Six of Cups is coming up once again. And it's clear that someone is going to make that move. You get to a point where you start missing so much the other person, the situation, that you don't even care about the possibility of rejection, the possibility of things to just not work out. The missing the other person is just so strong that it doesn't matter what is going to happen in case they make a first move. And right here with the Ace of Swords, someone is making that move. The first message that I see with these cards for you is that some major happiness is coming your way, the Phoenix, and that this is definitely going to be one of the happiest times of your life. We see you here rising from your own ashes and really getting to a place in life where you're going to be happy, not just because you have what you have around you, but also because of how you got there. You often have thought to yourself that the happy days were behind you, but this will prove you wrong. When I tune into this energy, I see someone who truly adores you, someone who is going to raise you up, show you off, support you, and someone who already thinks the world of you. Now, we see quite the transformation in this reading, especially considering the Phoenix right here once again, from the Three of Swords to the Knight of Cups, which means that whatever you're going through right now, Aries, it's just temporary. Soon things will change. After all, change is the only thing that we can be certain about. The wheel is turning for you, keeps turning and turning, and it's very important to understand that this time is spinning in your favor. Before this comes in, make sure to remove all the limiting beliefs that Three of Swords up there has created for you. Let the past be the past and let the new in. You don't need any fallback plan. You don't need to keep holding on to the past. You just need to trust and truly become who you're meant to be, who you want to be. So obviously next, I want to focus more on this incoming energy to understand what it is, what this is about, and how it's going to make you so happy. We see healing. We see you moving on from this energy. And trust me, once you get from the 3 to the 4 of Swords, all the past energy, all the past struggle will feel small and harmless. I'm so excited for you. So let's try to find out as many details as possible. And then we'll also focus on what else is coming your way in the next few months that you should definitely know about today. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, Aries, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning and Wednesday morning as well, so that I can select more people. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events, death, rebirth. Right here, we have been hinting about a deep transformation. And honestly, with this death energy, we see a confirmation of that. This is the end of a cycle that you want to end, a cycle that has brought too much struggle to you. And whatever comes back with a completely different energy, a completely different approach. New life events, something that has never happened before, at least in this connection. It's important for you to understand that with death rebirth, there is always something that you need to leave behind. And we'll try to find out what that is going to be. It's time to make room for something beautiful and something that you absolutely deserve, especially considering everything that you've been going through. I love to see the following up card, the Six of Wands, because one of the most beautiful things that are about to happen to you is that you're going to feel at the center of your life. You're going to feel on a stage. You're not just in the audience watching your life passing you by, moving through life. No, this is about you being happy about where you are and how you got there, being happy with everything that is happening. I love this energy for you. So let's keep going and let's immediately clarify death and the Six of Wands over here. Let's see what's coming in the near future. All right, the Empress. Okay. Oh my God. I think that was the Hangman. Oof, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups with the Sun. Let me get the card on the floor. And yes, it was the Hangman reversed. All right, we have a lot to talk about over here. Obviously, what we see is that all of these